Guys, Rob Rossler here, and today I'm going to be doing my Battleground 2016 predictions. I'm doing this on my phone because in a few months I'm going to be at university and I'm probably going to have to record on my phone there. Yeah, that's going to be fun. So that's why I'm recording on my phone. I'm also going to be just running over Ultima Lucha Dose, the finale, very quickly, and I'll start with that now. Ultima Lucha Dose, the finale, was on Wednesday night. 1 AM obviously here. I watched it yesterday. Great event. The opening match was the Trios titles, which was Johnny Mundo, PJ Black and Jack Evans taking on the team of Phoenix, Aerostar and Drago. This was a very fast-paced matchup. There isn't too much I can say about it. There was a lot of high-flying spots, as you could expect from a team of Aerostar, Drago and Phoenix. Johnny Mundo is doing the best work of his entire career, better than any of his WWE work, as is PJ Black, or Justin Gabriel as he was known. In the end, Phoenix, Aerostar and Drago took the Trios titles. I can't quite remember how they won, but they won the Trios titles. I'd give it 3 3/4 stars. Very, very good match. After that, we had El Dragon Azteca Jr. taking on Black Lotus. You know, she killed his father because she thought that El Dragon Azteca killed Black Lotus's parents. It's a great story. Watch Lucha Underground and check it out. This was a decent match. I enjoyed it, but it ended with a DQ when Pentagon Jr. came in and just tacked both of them. Great segment for Pentagon. He cut a great promo after it. I give the match 2.5 stars. It was really good. Black Lotus is probably the best woman outside of Eva Lise currently in Lucha Underground, so good there. Then we had the Lucha Underground title match. It got moved up the card, and this was a great matchup. Matanza Cueto against Pentagon Dark. Now, changed his name to Pentagon Dark because he's embraced the darkness. Really great match. I loved the story here. Pentagon Dark absolutely dominated Matanza Cueto. Threw him into the crowd. He hit him with chairs. Great stuff from Pentagon Dark. He hit the flip pile driver. Vampiro gave him the barbed wire bat. He was going to hit Matanza with it, but Dario Cueto pulled it away from him. He was going to break the arm of Matanza Cueto. He was going to break the arm of Dario Cueto, sorry. Matanza hit Pentagon with the bat and then gave him the Wrath of the Gods. Only one, which I think he should have taken two. 1, 2, 3. Matanza Cueto retains the Lucha Underground title. Great matchup, 4 stars, really good story. And that's going to go into next season. I'll talk about the events at the end of the show. Vampiro got in the ring after it and was trying to console Pentagon Dark, and he pushed him away. So, a little bit of a precursor to what would happen at the end of the show. Then we had Taya against Eva Lise. I thought this was a decent matchup. Probably 2 of the best women in Lucha Underground. In the end, Taya won when Katrina got involved and took out Eva Lise. So that sets up Katrina and Eva Lise, obviously 2 former WWE workers, so it's interesting there to see where they go with that. But 2 3/4 stars, decent matchup. And then we move on to the main event, the definite match of the night. Prince Puma taking on Rey Mysterio, El Rey Mysterio Jr. Great matchup, great psychology, a great story as Prince Puma started to get a little bit cocky as Rey Mysterio started to get worn down a little bit more. But this is the best performance I've seen from Rey Mysterio in absolutely years. Best performance I've seen from him since his match with John Morrison on SmackDown in 2009. So, awesome matchup. 4 1/4 stars in the end. The El Rey won with the 619, as he probably should have, because it's a nice moment for Rey Mysterio as the veteran to get. Let me just check. We are still recording. Yep. Okay. So now moving on to Battleground, I will quickly predict the card. So first up on the pre-show, we have the Usos versus Breezango. I don't care, but Breezango haven't had a win in a while, so maybe you should give them. I thought they were going to win at Money in the Bank, they didn't. So yeah, I have no idea. I'm going to predict the Usos because Breezango never win. So yeah, the Usos to win that one. Sami Zayn against Kevin Owens. I think this storyline needs to end for now. It's a little bit annoying they're on the same brand, but for now this storyline definitely does need to end. So have Sami Zayn finally get that big win on pay-per-view. John Cena, Enzo and Big Cass take on the Club, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Here, to me, I'd love the Club to win and I'd love a Magic Killer to be on Cena. I love the club, as in Gallows and Anderson, to actually get the fall, but it seems like they're going to go with Cena and Enzo and Cass to get the win. I am still going to predict the club win, just because I think I want that a little bit more. And, you know, if maybe the club pin Enzo and Cass, that's not too bad for Enzo and Cass. But I do want the club to win, so I'm going to predict them. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. It seems like SmackDown are going to make Becky Lynch their centrepiece of the women's division there. So I think she should definitely get the win. I see a lot of people predicting Natalya, but I feel like Becky Lynch should be the cornerstone of that SmackDown brand. She's probably the best worker on that brand, and definitely the rest of that roster can work around her as the lead woman. And definitely if they bring a woman's title back for that brand, she should be the bearer of it. So Becky Lynch to beat Natalya. The Miz against Darren Young. Darren Young has the best storyline currently going in the WWE. His confidence storyline of how he just won the Battle Royal and he just beat Del Rio, and then finally he made Miz tap out. His confidence is fully restored. Darren Young is great again, but he should not beat the Miz for the title. He's not a good enough worker. I'm looking forward to this matchup because I think it can convey a nice, interesting story. But Darren Young should not take the title. I predict the Miz will retain, so SmackDown have a belt. Rusev against Zack Ryder. Darren Young to me is a better underdog at the moment, so I think Rusev should just win this one outright. Zack Ryder should not really win. I do like Zack Ryder at the moment, and he's got some good. He's got a couple of good promos and had a couple of decent matches. But Rusev to retain the United States title. The New Day against the Wyatts. I think this one is a really obvious matchup. The New Day should very easily beat the Wyatt family. The Wyatt family are split, so what would be the point in keeping them in giving them the win unless it's a last hurrah? But please, the New Day need the win even more to build them up against all these new teams on their brand. So the New Day to beat the Wyatt family. Sasha Banks and to be determined against Charlotte and Dana Brooke. I still think Sasha Banks' partner will be Bayley. I'm gonna not predict. That's not a prediction, so if I get that wrong, that's totally fine. But Sasha Banks and her partner will win regardless, setting up the SummerSlam match between Charlotte and Sasha Banks. And main event, Ambrose, Rollins, Reigns, Shield triple threat for the title. This is how I see it. Roman Reigns should not win the belt unless he's a heel. Seth Rollins should not win the belt unless he's a face, because if he wins the belt as a heel again, we're going to have the same poor title reign that we had last time. Reigns is just going to get booed as a face again, and Reigns should be a heel if he wins. Rollins should be a face if he wins. Ambrose should win. He needs this belt to really solidify him, else it'll just look like he got lucky. It'll look like he got the belt because Reigns got his suspension. So please, Dean Ambrose, I'm predicting to win the matchup. So that is my Battleground 2016 predictions. I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe for more. This has been Revolver Rosselot.